just tell you what salvation is like, okay? And here's something you must understand. God is not going to impose himself upon you. Always remember that. You're called by God. No doubt you're called by God. But God don't grab you up in the collar and say, psh, 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 I'm calling you, come to me. No, don't do it that way. God gave us a free will. And we have this free will that we can make a decision for. We can have this free will that we can say, you know what, God, I want to choose you. But we can only do that when God says, I'm choosing you. You see, the Holy Spirit of God is constantly choosing us. So I want to help override the argument that you might have in that, how do I know God's choosing me? Well, he died on the cross. And when he went to heaven, he left the Holy Spirit. He said he was going to give us a comforter. And the Holy Spirit is constantly reaching out to people. There's coming a day when the Holy Spirit's going to be taken away. When the Holy Spirit's taken away, there's no more reaching out. And what you must understand and what you must grasp is this right here. Right now, before Jesus steps out and comes back, the Holy Spirit is constantly calling you. The Spirit of God is moving. And I'm telling you something, we see the Spirit of God moving everywhere. You see him moving all the time. And folks, I'm going to tell you something. What you must understand is this right here. When the Holy Spirit is moving like this and the Holy Spirit's speaking to you, that's when you need to move. Because you keep giving the Holy Spirit resistance and you keep giving the Holy Spirit resistance, what happens is that there's a scab that starts forming on your heart. Starts making your heart harder and harder and harder and harder. And every time the Holy Spirit of God moves on you and you say, no, I'm not going to do that, there goes that scab again. And it keeps getting harder and harder and harder and harder. I have a callus. Yeah, that's the word I was looking at. I say it ain't a wart. I was thinking a wart. It ain't a wart, it's a callus. And so I've got a callus right here on my hand. It's hard. It really is. It's hard. It's from years of working and having that piece right there up against a tool, and it moved this. Start with, it was a blister, and it hurt. But then as the more I worked with it and the more I worked with things on it, the more I did all that, it became a callus. And as it became a callus, it gets hard. So now I can hit myself in that hand right there and really not really feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's calloused over. And that's how your heart gets. It gets calloused over. As the Holy Spirit of God tries to deal with you about the sin in your life and the sin that's going on, and you sit there and you don't listen to him, it becomes calloused. Now, let me just tell you something, folks. In order for me to feel something right there, there's got to be a pretty hard hit. It's got to be near about break my hand. And that's what happens with your heart. You see, God starts to dealing with you, and you've calloused your heart, and your heart's gotten so hard and everything. And then the next thing you know, there's something comes along in your life, and as it comes along in your life, it breaks your